Hey there, industrial engineering students. Today, we're diving into the world of capacity planning. It's all about understanding and managing the resources you need to get stuff done. Think of it like this. You wouldn't start a build without knowing you have enough wood, right? Capacity planning is like taking inventory, but for your entire operation. Capacity is volume of productivity per period of time. Whereas capacity planning is the first step of organization when organization decides to produce new or produce in large scale of existing product. We are talking about machinery, labor, materials and time, the four horsemen of capacity planning. Machinery is your heavy hitter, the tools and equipment that do the real work. Labor is your crew, the skilled hands that keep things running. Materials are the building blocks of your project, the raw ingredients that get transformed. And time? Well, time is the ultimate constraint, the ticking clock that keeps us all honest. Capacity planning ensures you have enough of each element when needed. It determines optimum utilization of resource and plays an important role decision-making process. Too little, and you risk delays and bottlenecks. Too much, and you're wasting precious resources. Let's break it down. Imagine trying to build a table with only one saw and more workers. It's going to take a long time, but with more saws and a bigger team, you can build more tables in less time. That's capacity planning in action. So, why bother with capacity planning in the first place? It's simple to make sure you can actually deliver the goods. You need to meet customer demand, and that means having enough capacity to fulfill orders on time. But it's not just about keeping your head above water. Capacity planning is also about working smarter, not harder. By optimizing your resources, you can boost efficiency, reduce waste, and ultimately increase your bottom line. Think of it as fine-tuning a high-performance engine. You want to make sure every part is working in harmony to achieve maximum output. Capacity planning helps you find that sweet spot where you're meeting demand without overstretching your resources. It's about finding the right balance between having enough capacity to handle the workload and not having so much that you're bleeding money on idle resources. Now, how do you actually do this capacity planning thing? It's like any good build, you need a plan. First, you figure out what you need to produce. What's the demand for your product or service? What are your sales forecasts telling you? Once you know what you need to make, you can assess your current capacity. What can your existing resources handle? Where are the bottlenecks? This is where you put on your detective hat and analyze your production process, your workforce, and your equipment. Next, you bridge the gap. Do you need to invest in new machinery, hire more workers, find alternative materials? This is where you get creative and explore your options. Finally, you put your plan into action and monitor the results. Is your capacity plan working as intended? Are you meeting your targets? Capacity planning is not a one-time thing, it's an ongoing process of adjustment and optimization. Now, let's take a closer look at how different industries measure capacity. This case study will explore examples from a job shop, an automobile unit, a steel mill, and a thermal power plant. Each of these industries faces unique challenges and employs distinct methods for capacity planning. First, consider a job shop where customization and small batch production are key. Capacity is measured by the machine hours available, and the focus is on flexibility and quick turnaround times. Job shops must constantly adapt to varying customer requirements, making dynamic capacity planning essential. Next, in an automobile unit where mass production and assembly lines dominate, capacity is often measured in terms of units produced per hour. Here, the emphasis is on efficiency and minimizing downtime. Advanced forecasting and scheduling tools help ensure that production targets are met while maintaining quality. In a steel mill, the focus shifts to heavy machinery and continuous processes. Capacity is measured by the tonnage of steel produced. Ensuring optimal furnace operation and minimizing maintenance interruptions are critical for maximizing capacity. Finally, in a thermal power plant, capacity is measured by the megawatts of electricity generated. The key challenge is to balance fuel supply, maintenance schedules, and environmental regulations while meeting the fluctuating demand for power. These examples illustrate that while the principles of capacity planning remain consistent, The methods and metrics can vary significantly across industries. Understanding these nuances helps businesses tailor their capacity planning strategies to their specific operational needs. Now let's move on to the next chapter, where we will discuss various capacity planning strategies, both long-term and short-term, and how they can be effectively implemented in your business. There are two main types of strategies, long-term and short-term. Long-term capacity planning strategy are more difficult to determine. The future demand and technology are uncertain. Long-term strategies involve decisions that affect the capacity over a longer period, such as investing in new equipment or expanding facilities. Also, it's dependent on marketing plan, product development, and life of the product. Long-term strategies are essential for sustained growth and stability. These decisions require substantial investments and careful planning, but they can significantly enhance your production capabilities and competitive edge. Parameters affect long-term capacity decisions are multiple number of products, phasing in products, phasing out products. Short-term strategies, on the other hand, focus on immediate adjustments to meet current forecast of product demand, such as scheduling overtime or outsourcing production. For short-term periods of up to 1 year, fundamental capacity is fixed. These strategies are vital for maintaining flexibility and responsiveness in the face of fluctuating market conditions. Both strategies are crucial for optimizing manufacturing resources and ensuring efficient operations. By balancing long-term and short-term approaches, businesses can achieve a robust and adaptable capacity planning system. Capacity planning plays an important role in production planning and control. In this chapter, we will explore the various tools and techniques used in the industry for capacity planning. These tools help in optimizing resources, forecasting demand, and ensuring efficient production processes. Some of the popular tools include MRP Material Requirements Planning, ERP Enterprise Resource Planning, and Advanced Analytics Software. Material Requirements Planning, or MRP, is a system that calculates the materials and components needed to manufacture a product. It helps businesses plan inventory, manage production schedules, and ensure that materials are available for production when needed. Enterprise Resource Planning, or ERP, integrates all facets of an operation, including planning, purchasing, inventory, sales, marketing, finance, and human resources. By providing a unified view of the business, ERP systems enhance decision-making and improve efficiency. Advanced analytics software leverages data to forecast demand, optimize production schedules, and identify potential bottlenecks. These tools use algorithms and machine learning to provide actionable insights, allowing businesses to make data-driven decisions. Techniques such as lean manufacturing, Six Sigma, and just-in-time JIT are also widely used to enhance capacity planning. Lean manufacturing focuses on minimizing waste and maximizing value by streamlining production processes. It emphasizes continuous improvement and efficiency. Six Sigma is a data-driven methodology aimed at reducing defects and improving quality. By using statistical analysis, it helps businesses identify and eliminate the root causes of problems. Just-in-time JIT is a production strategy that aims to reduce inventory costs by receiving goods only as they are needed in the production process. This technique ensures that resources are used efficiently and reduces waste. Let's dive into each of these tools and techniques to understand how they contribute to effective capacity planning.